this live session. I felt a calling something with you tonight, and I hope that it will be beneficial to you and that you can use what I share with you in your daily practice and in your life. So, as we all know, there is a lot of fear going on in the world, right? And how to deal with it, how to the current situation that we have on the planet right now. So, first of all, we have to deal with ourselves, because a lot of things are happening on the inside as we are in this situation, right? We may experience fear, we may observe and experience emotional things that is coming up. We may be worried about the future, our job, our families, our loved ones. But don't go there, my friends. It's unnecessary spending energy into fear, into creates, right? We all know the power of manifestation. We all know the power of who we are and the power of our thoughts and our thinking process. Don't forget that. Everything goes on in your mind will become your reality. So, with this, how can we snap out of this mind? Because there is a universal mind, there is a mind on in the world right now with a lot of fear-based energies. So what can we do to step out of those fears and step out of other people's fears? We need to do practice. There are 3 divine qualities. The first one is vibration, the second is sound, and the third is light. So we have to change the vibration within. When we change the vibration within, the outer vibration will also change. So we are living in a situation in this world with the so-called virus, which is threatening the world. It doesn't have to be that way. You can boost yourself. See turmeric, ginger, and you can boost your mind with meditation and mantras. When you boost yourself with meditation and mantras, your immune system will correspond to that, because there is vibration, there is sound, and there is light. So you are programmed, right? We are all programmed into this fear-based reality. So what we need to do, we need to reprogram that reality. And we do that with the help of meditation and with the help of mantras. So we do it with the help of vibration, sound, and then we turn ourselves into light. So we will move, during this session, we will move from the navel into the heart and into the third eye. So we will go from a vibration into a sound and into light. And this, you can turn yourself around, you can turn your own mind around, because everything you read, it can be from the media, Facebook, whatever, it takes you into different new realities all the time. You may notice, right? There is different theories about the virus, about if it's true, if it's not true. There are theories about Donald Trump, there are theories about the media. It is we go into different new realities all the time. But we forgot the most important part, which is ourself. We create the reality that we want to live in. And that's a fact, that's a universal law. What you think will become a physical reality. So how do you want this to end? Ask yourself, how do you want this to be? How do you want your life to be? How do you want the future to be for humanity? When you know the answer, you go within and you see that reality. The problem can be that your mind is not strong enough. You are emotional weak and your mind may be weak. So we need to work with those parts. We need to become emotional strong and mental strong. What do I mean with that? When there is fear going on, it's very easy to just tap into that fear. Taking control over your own mind, over your own thoughts. So you walk around in this fear. You talk to your colleagues at work, you're watching Facebook, and it creates a lot of fears in your subconscious mind. So we have the subconscious mind, we have the conscious mind, and you have the superconscious mind. So we go from vibration into sound and then into light. So everything is also based on our own patterns, so to say. Where you are right now, what you are going through, your own karma playing out. Okay? So, some of you may be in Sweden, some of you may be in India, some of you may be in Spain. We are in Bali at the moment. And everything is based on our past actions, which brought us into where we are right now. So, depending on where you are experiencing the situation in this world in a different way. Some of you may be in more difficult situation than others. Some of you may be in a deeper lockdown when you have less freedom, which automatically creates tension, right? We maybe thought that we were free before this happened, and now we see how easy it is for you to do a little switch, and you are not able to do what you want to do, right? You become tangled. But the biggest problem is that we are stuck in our own mind. We are slaves into our own thinking pattern, and this we need to break. We need to break through. Because if we want to live in a new world, we can't be stuck in this fear. We We can't be stuck in old. We need to shift. And if we are going into a new, more beautiful world, then you need to carry your vibration into that world. Right? So we will change the vibration with the help of sound, and we will turn into light. So eat a lot of vitamin C, spend time in the sun, get yourself some lemongrass, turmeric, ginger, drink a lot of lukewarm hot water, do exercises, take care of your body. So then you have your immune system in place, right? Because when we go into fear, it's like the worst thing to our immune system. So that's why we have to be very, very careful, because we are not always aware about our thoughts and how it processing itself in our subconscious mind. So everything we see, we hear, it goes into the subconscious. 5-10% you may remember in your conscious mind, but the most part goes in your subconscious mind. Even if you just scroll through different things, the subconscious mind registers it. And then in your dreams, then in the next thinking pattern that comes up, this pops up. And if you don't do practice, if you don't do meditation, this will be stored layer by layer by layer by layer by layer. So, by doing mantras, by doing meditation, we start to get to know ourselves. And we start to clean away. When we use mantras, we are polishing our consciousness. Okay? We are cleaning up our consciousness. So, let's say you have produced a lot of fearful thoughts the latest month, or how long now this has been going on. And this has been like a cloudy cloud around your aura and in your mind. So, by using mantras and meditation, we will clean this. We will clean this aura, we will clean this consciousness. And your work will be to do this every day. I can do it for you. You have to do it. As you are taking action by eating right, exercise right, you have to think right. And you have to learn how to come into a silent place within yourself. You need to learn how to go from the mind and go into your heart. If we all stay in the heart, there will be peace. Soul lives in heart. So we need to learn how we can connect with our own soul instead of being in the mind all the time. Mind can go into different categories. You can have the lower mind or you can have the higher mind. So people who are living in the lower mind, there is a lot of fear, anxiety and doubt. And you may doubt in yourself. You may doubt in what is happening because many jobs may go to waste. You don't know if you're going to stay in your job or how this will end up. Lower mind, you're doubting, having fear and anxiety pops up. So what we do is we work with our mind with the help of mantras, with the help of and coming to the higher mind. And in the higher mind, you will have your intuition. And by being connected in your heart, you will develop your intuition. But as long as you stay in your lower mind all the time, the intuition will not be developed. And if you're not in your intuition, you will go like this in your mind. You will pop to the right, you will pop to the left. A weak mind is a mind that can't take decisions. But when you are totally in tune with yourself, you will always know what to do. So we will work with mantras that will build up your prosperity in your thinking. Because when your earth element is disturbed, things in the material world will be in difficulties for you. So we need to work with the earth element, to balance the earth element, and to work with the earth element. When the earth element is properly developed, everything you need in the material life will come with ease for you. Money, jobs, somewhere to stay, and things that you need. And when you know this, that you are fully in tune in your earth element, then you don't have to worry. No matter what happens in the world, you know, I'm safe. So you will not go into this lower mind with fear, doubt, and anxiety. You can just stay in your high vibration within yourself because you know, I am safe. And just by talking that into yourself, you're saying to yourself, I am safe. No matter what happens, I am safe. I am safe, I am safe, I am safe. This goes directly into your subconscious mind and it will become a reality. Clean up the dirty consciousness of all layers of your karma. Those new thoughts that you think, the new thinking pattern that comes in right away. But if you have a lot of fearful programming in yourself, it will take some time to cleanse it up. You see, we are all on different journeys to the same goal. Some of us are here like we are like 5-year-olds in our spiritual development. Some of us may have done the University of Spirituality. But most of us, we are very, very immature. We are like little children in our ego, in our desires. We're stuck. In the universe, there are 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. Those have electricity in it. Those 5 elements in the universe are connecting through something called the Trigunas, which is the tamastic and the sattvic energies that we all have. Those give you electric impulses which connects to the 5 elements within our body, which are connected to the smell, the hearing, the sight, the touch, and so on. So, there is also something called prana. When you breathe in oxygen, right? Some of us are able to inhale a lot of oxygen, which can stay in our body for a longer time. Some of us are having difficulties with oxygen. So I will soon give you an exercise which will bring more prana and more oxygen into your system. Because when we are dealing with this virus, it affects the lungs. No matter what, if it's man-made or animal-made or laboratory-made, whatever, it doesn't matter. It affects our lungs. That's what we know. So when we work with this part, you can be safe if the virus hits you, because you are very strong here, so you don't have to worry. When you breathe in oxygen. Inside of the oxygen there is prana. Prana is the life force energy which exists all over the place, in plants, in the air, in animals, and in us human beings. Prana is connected to the breath through your breathing. So when we do pranayamas, yama means control, prana means life force energy. It means that you can control the life force energy that comes into your system. Prana equals voltage. Voltage equals electricity. So, the more electricity, the more prana voltage you can have in your system, the healthier you will be, the more you will function on a super conscious level. So, we need to learn how to breathe right and to learn how to store prana in our system. Prana comes in different channels in your system. You have two big channels. It's called Ida and Pingala. Ida is the right toe, Ida is the left toe, Pingala is the right toe, excuse me. So it's the masculine and the feminine energy which comes in to your system, right? So on the left side you have the feminine energy, on the right side you have the masculine energy. So when we do exercises of pranayamas, we move this energy, and this energy comes in through our channels. We have 72,000 nadis, energy channels in our system. So the energy moves in, and then it comes into the back of the spine. From the back of the spine, it moves into your navel center, into your navel. From the navel, it goes out into the rest of the body and into your nervous system. The problem we are having and dealing with is we have a lot of emotional issues. When we go into what I call an emotional drawdown, something emotional is happening to us. Let's say you're going to a fight with your children, or you're going to an economic situation which is hard for you, or you're losing your job, or you're into something that is working with this part, right? With the ego and with the part in your navel. We lose 10,000 voltages of energy. The normal human being has 1 to maximum 10,000 voltage stored in the navel center. So we go into this emotional part and we lose. Boom. We are out of prana. The prana is gone. And then you don't know how to store prana there. You don't know how to build up that prana again in your system. And you go into another emotional clash. Boom. And you are 10,000 below. What you gonna do? It goes deeper and deeper, and all of a sudden you are into depression. All of a sudden you are very, very low. Your body is not a lot of negative things happen. So we need to learn how to store prana. This is a very vital role in life. We need to learn how to store prana in our system. And especially in this center here. This center here is responsible for our digestion, which means that is the fire element. When the right nostril is active, the fire element is active in your system. Then it's a good time to eat. And how do you know which nostril is active? You breathe in through them. And you sense, without using your hands, you just close your eyes and you just sense your two nostrils. Which nostril is the easiest one breathing into at this moment? Left or right? Okay, the right is more active. That means that the fire element is more active in my system at this point of time. This changes. Once an hour, once in a 45 minutes, it changes. So then you know, when the fire is active inside of me, the masculine energy is working and it's good for me to eat. So we can take care of our digestive system properly. Because we need to be very careful of what we are eating. As we need to be very careful about what we think, who we listen to, it's also very important what we put in our mouth. When the food comes into your mouth, it goes in and then it will produce thoughts in the form of the three different entities. The three guns, which is the tamasic, rajasic and the sattvic energies. Some food that you are eating will make your mind very cloudy and dull. You will not be able to think right. Some food will make you more active. And some food will make you more sattvic. You will become more clear. You will become conscious. You want to meditate. But some food will not bring you there. So we need to be very pure in what we are eating. So we will avoid all kinds of meats, all kinds of animalistic food, avoid it. Gluten will affect you, white sugar will affect you, alcohol will affect you, drugs will affect you, cigarette, etc. Avoid it. If you want to become totally pure, you need to be a vegetarian. That will affect your mind. And we also have different bodies outside of this physical body. We have something called the astral body. We also need to work with the astral body. If the astral body is not totally purified, the physical body will not be totally healthy. We need to have a physical body that will take you deeper into your spiritual journey automatically. Sometimes you go into ego and mind. And ego and mind telling you, I am my own master. I am love. I just live in love. Who is this I living in love? Who is this I saying I don't need? Who is this I telling you I am awake? Contemplate on this. The real essence of yourself. Can it be awake? Can it be asleep? Can the water wet it? Can the fire burn it? Can the wind take it away? Can the knife cut it? Can you touch it? Now I'm talking about something deeper, which is there all the time. When there is darkness, you close your eyes and it becomes dark. But there is something lighting up inside of yourself, making you experiencing the darkness when you close your eyes. What is that? Contemplate on that. Meditate on that. So now we will work with a pranayama. So this pranayama will move energy into your nervous system. It will move energy into your brain, and it will move prana and energy in your lungs. So your lungs will become very, very strong. When we do this exercise, we do it in the set of 3. We do 8 times. We take rest. We do 8 times. We take rest. We do 8 times and we take rest. When you take rest, mouth is closed, eyes are closed. When we do the exercise, we hold our breath. I will now show you how we do this exercise together. So what you want to do is you want to hold your arms up like this. And you want to breathe out from your nose with the mouth closed. So we do like this. And then you just watch your breathing. Feel the prana moving in your system and you just relax. So imagine like you have something inside of your nose. Elephant or a tiger or whatever, and you need to get that animal out of your nose. So you need to use your willpower to push it out properly, right? So now we will do this together, and we will do it in the set of 3. So we do 8 times, and then we do rest. 8 times we rest, 8 times we rest. Okay? So the purpose with this exercise is to build up your lungs, to move more prana into your nervous system properly, and the brain will function better. You will be clear-minded, which is very good to be. So you know what to think and what not to think. So you can be aware when negative thoughts are coming and trying to like catch you and pull you into different negative areas in life. So you put your arms up like this, mouth is closed, and we breathe out 8 times. Now mouth is closed, eyes are closed, and you just watch your breathing. You may notice something happening in your brain. You may even feel the energy, the prana moving in your system, in your arms, in your veins. Okay, so We do eight more. Mouth closed, eyes closed. Just watch your breathing. Now do the last round of 8. Mouth closed, eyes closed. Some of you may experience like you don't breathe at all. That is the effect of the exercise, which means that it's working very well for you. We have different levels of how sensitive we are. So we may experience meditation, exercises, and different spiritual practice in a different way. If you don't feel anything, it doesn't mean that it's not working. Right? So do this exercise twice or 3 times a day. You do it in the morning. If you want to, you do it in the middle of the day, and you do it before you go to sleep. If you practice this every day, you will notice short amount of time how your breathing will change, how your mind, the energy in your brain will change, the energy in your nervous system, and you will feel stronger in your lungs. Let's say you are a person who do a lot of training, maybe you run a lot, or you do yoga, or you play football or whatever, you will feel an improvement in your lungs. So just be aware. So this exercise will help you a lot. My recommendation is of doing it at least twice a day to build yourself up during this period of time that we are facing. So now we will move deeper with the help of sound. Your thoughts are sounds. There's a bunch of sounds in your karma. And the sound in your karma comes out in form of actions, more subtle action. We may think like, if I am doing good, good will come. But karma is actually action. So all action, more subtle action and physical action. So there are different ways of working with mantras. You can write them down, which then moves the mantra into your subconscious mind. And you may remember them. And then you can chant them out loud like Om Bhurбhuvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Divasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayad. You can do it out loud, or you can find one focus point. And my recommendation in this, the first 3 months, your attention in the heart, to develop the heart. So you close your eyes, in your meditation you're hearing the mantra in your heart. So as this example you hear Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsad Viturvarenyam Bhargo Divasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayam, and you hear it like mentally in your heart. After 3 months, you move to the third eye. Then you move from the sound level into the light level. But you are not ready to be here yet. You need to develop this part first. So we start with 3 months with using the mantra in the heart, and then we move up to the third eye. So your thoughts are sounds. Mantras are sounds. So when we use mantras, we are changing the sounds. Are you understanding? We are changing the sounds. So there are different mantras for different purposes. Different mantras, different sounds. Different thoughts, different sounds. So let's say you're thinking about, oh my God, I'm going to get this virus and I'm scared, right? There is a thought or thoughts in a certain vibration, right? When we use mantra, you put in another thought, another sound, which takes care of these fearful, low vibrational thoughts. Shoom, you gone. This new vibration is in. But you have so much karma, you have so much fear in your karma. So it will take you like 5 minutes and you will be afraid again. So you need to work more. You need to do more meditation, you need to do more mantras to really, really clean up yourself. Polish, clean the consciousness with the help of mantras every single day. Suddenly you will become the mantra. The mantra will take over. So as soon that it's coming fearful thoughts or thoughts about greed or jealousy, or you become angry or whatever, the mantra will come in. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Bhurbhuva Svaha, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Whatever mantra comes in will take over that old form, that old paradigm automatically, and you will become the mantra. The mantra will change the structure of your DNA. It will remove and eliminate the bad, evil karma that you have stored since your past lives. So, it's like the same thing with everything. The more you practice, the better you become. If you study mathematics, one day you will be a very, very good mathematician. If you practice meditation every day, one day you will master your mind. You will transcend the mind. You will learn how to still your body and still your mind. One day you will learn how to eliminate bad thinking, negative thinking, other people's thoughts. You will learn exactly what to do when you have an emotional drawdown. You know what exercise to do. You know how to build yourself up. This is a part of a mastery over your system, of your mind, your emotion, and the physical body. And then you will grow and come deeper into your spiritual self, which is a deeper level of yourself. So now we will work with some mantras, and I will use some mantras which will help you in the current situation that we are experiencing, because some of us may be very into how the fears are affecting us. So I will work with mantras which will help you with your karma, mantras that will help you with prosperity, abundance, and mantras that will help you with bad negative thoughts of not having enough, being afraid of how the morning day will be. So when we produce more abundantly thoughts, more thoughts of prosperity, we will take the situation with ease, because material things will never make you happy. To be in contact with your heart, you can find happiness, you can find peace. But as long as you live in the mind, especially in the lower mind, you will never be happy. As long as you are in greed, searching for things, material things, a new car, a new shirt, a new wife, a new husband, it's just temporary. Then you will search for something else again. It will never work out, my friends. So now I want you to be stabilized in your heart. So all of you, put your attention in your heart. So we will do one exercise to connect with our heart. In your right hand here, you have a spiritual center. This spiritual energy here will connect you with your soul. Soul lives in heart. Through the soul we are all connected. We are all one. But we don't understand that yet. We may intellectually read about it, whatever, but we need to understand it from the heart, from the level of the heart, not from the level of the mind, because that will never work out. Put your right hand over your heart. And then you put your left hand over your right hand. And when you breathe in, you push your right hand on your heart. So we breathe in and we push. Breathe out and let go. Do it one more time. Breathe in and push. Breathe out and let go. Breathe in and push. Breathe out and let go. Now you can just let your hands relax. Find yourself a good position. You can sit in half lotus, full lotus. If you have problems with your back, your knees, please sit in a chair. When we lay down, when we want to do meditation, it's very easy to fall asleep, because we have not developed the mind yet to be totally awake in the meditation. So we easily fall asleep when we lay down, because we are programmed like, when I'm laying down, body needs sleep, right? So we work with sitting up straight, half lotus or full lotus, whatever you're comfortable with. And now all your attention in the heart. And I will work with mantras to build up your energy to deal with the situation we are facing in the world right now. Just stay in your heart. You don't have to do anything, just be in your heart. Trayambakam jajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanat mrityor mukshyaamamrita. Trayambakam jajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanat mrityor mukshyaamamrita. Trayambakam jajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanat mrityor mukshyaamamrita. Trayambakam jajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanat mrityor ॐ त्र्यम्बकं जजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्ष्यममृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं जजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्ष्यममृतात् ॐ लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु सुखिनो भवन्तु तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् गं गणपतये नमः निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव ॐ 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 शरवणभवाय स्वाहा ॐ शरवणभवाय स्वाहा ॐ शरवणभवाय स्वाहा ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 वाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः ॐ ह्रीं ॐ ह्रीं ॐ ह्रीं ॐ ह्रीं ॐ ह्रीं I will now transmit energy into your heart. So you can have an easy transition from the mind into the heart. It will help you with your fears. No fears exist in the heart, only mind. So we go from mind to stay in your heart. Om Go Mata Kul Mata Sakal Devata Swarupani Mano Arumana Devata Amratavarshani Shrim Hrim Kamadhenue Namo Namaha. Om Go Mata Kul Mata Sakala Devata Swarupani Mano Arumana Devata Shani Shrim Hrim Kamadhenue Namo Namaha. Om Go Mata Kul Mata Sakala Devata Swarupani Mano Arumana Devata Amratavarshani Shrim Hrim Kamadhenue Namo Namaha. Trishulam Tirunilakantam Makarel Shivaya Namah. Trishulam Tirunilakantam Makarel Shivaya Namah. Trishulam Tirunilakantam Makarel Shivaya Namah. Om Heng Reng Ling Nan Nandai Nandavardhanai Mahesh Koshal Statrik Kubirai Namo Namaha. Om Heng Reng Nandai Nandavardhanai Mahesh Koshal Statrik Kubirai Namo Namaha. Om Heng Reng Ling Nandai Nandavardhanai Mahesh Kubirai Namo Namaha. Om Heng Reng Ling Nandai Nandavardhanai Mahesh Koshal Statrik Kubirai Namo Namaha. Om Heng Reng Ling Nandai Nandavardhanai Mahesh Koshal Statrik Kubirai Namo Namaha. Now just experience your heart and feel how the heart is expanding and the heart becomes bigger and the heart moves into the universal heart, into the cosmic heart. It's like Jiva, the personal soul, melts into Shiva, the universal soul. So Jiva turns into Shiva. And now be totally in your heart. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 We have now shifted the vibration, we have shift the sound within you. This will help you to move into the light within you. Now we just sit with our eyes closed, full concentration in the heart. And I will transmit energy to help you awaken the heart. So you can stand within your own light. Open your eyes. This energy you for this time, it will help you to awaken the heart and to handle the situation you are facing right now with the corona situation we are having. So the three things which will help you. I will not tell you what to do, but if you do those three things, it will definitely help you. So the first is this exercise. You do it at least twice a day in a set of 3 with 8 times. And then your mouth is closed, eyes are closed, and you relax in between. You always hold the breath when you do the exercise. This will help your lungs, it will help your nervous system, your brain. It will move a lot of prana, so you will be able to think right. Okay? The next thing is meditation. At least twice a day, every morning and every night. Do at least 10 minutes of meditation with concentration in your heart for 3 months. unlimited energy is unlimited patience. The spiritual path is not something we do overnight. We need to build ourselves up. We need to have patience in the mind to do that. 3 months in your heart, stay there, and then you use mantra. You can use Om Namah Shivaya, Om, or any other mantra that you like, and you put your attention in the heart. Let the mantra vibrate in your heart for 3 months. Then you move up to the third eye. And you just keep on doing your practice. Don't expect anything. Expectations is in the mind. It will not help you. It will come in the way for you. So the more you will stay in your heart, the more peace you will experience, the less fear you will experience, and you will come in contact with your own soul, with yourself, with your true self. So my best wishes to all of you. I'm very thankful that you shared this session with me, and I hope that what I shared can bring some light into your consciousness, into your world, so your experience in life can improve. So with this, I say thank you. I say good luck to all of you. And if anyone has any questions, you can write them in the comments here, or you can contact me in a personal message, and I will answer you about your questions if you have any. Okay? All the best. Never forget who you are. Om Namah Shivaya. Namaste.